What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! I was appraising my Pokemon because I'm trying to clear Pokemon right now, and I just realized I have got a perfect Onix. Look at this dude. Battles with the best of them, HP, attack, defense, and then, of course, the best I've ever seen. What? I've got a perfect Onix. I'm just sitting here drinking my coffee, and I was appraising Pokemon, getting rid of some Pokemon, and then I realized I had a perfect Onix, you guys. This is a big deal. This is a really big deal. I realized I needed to immediately do a video and show it to you. And check this out, my Onix is extra small. I hatched this Onix. My Jigglypuff that I got that was perfect the other day was also extra small. So it just goes to show that it has nothing to do with the weight. I don't know what the weight is even in the game for, unless it's for breeding or something, because it's like, what is it for? It doesn't have any correlation to the IVs, that's for sure. Alright, so 572, my perfect Onix. Now you can see this is the top Onix in my hatches area. I just got to my 2500 Onix, and I didn't see it was 2500 because I went from 3500, so I didn't think that I would be at 2500 yet. There's usually a couple of them because I have a lot of Onix. But yeah, I was appraising it, and then I saw best I've ever seen. So let's see if I have another one. No, because it's 3000 to power up. That means I didn't hatch this one because I was like 572. Oh man, I thought I had two perfect Onix. I was like, what? So 572, but it's at 3000 to power up, so that's different. That means that it's not a egg hatch, because you only get them as an egg hatch at 2500. So this one's going to be right under perfect. It'll probably be two perfect stats. Let's appraise it. Battle with the best of them, HP attack, best I've ever seen. The reason I know that without even appraising it is because I know it's an egg hatch because it's 2500 and it's at 570. My perfect one was 572, so this means that it would be right underneath perfect. So that means it has a 14 score. It's got basically 3 perfect stats, so I need to save this one as well with a star. So that's 2 perfect stats for that one, and basically 3 perfect stats, and 3 perfect stats for this one, and that's because it's the top end egg hatch. Now what I want to do is I'll show you guys at the end of this video. There's a chart of all the perfect egg hatches that you can hatch. I meant to show that to you guys a long time ago, but I figured everybody's seen it by now, but I've mentioned it a few times, so I'll go ahead and show it. But it is an accurate chart of all of the CP Pokemon that you could hatch that are perfect. So a 125 Magikarp is a perfect Magikarp. If you hatch that Magikarp, you need to freak out immediately because you have a perfect Magikarp. And of course now I know a 572 Onix is also a perfect Onix, and a 570 isn't bad either. So let's go see my next one, 558. So that'll be quite a bit off of 2 perfect stats. Still battles with the best of them, but only 1 perfect stat, and that's because as the CP drops in that 2500 range, for some reason, that affects the IVs. So as I get further into my egg hatches that all have 2500, they'll have worse and worse IVs. This one will probably be, well, it's battles with the best of them, HP, best I've ever seen. So those ones had just about the same appraisal, even though they're 7 CP away from each other. This one is only 1 CP away from the last. Battles with the best of them, attack really strong. See, as you get lower, the appraisals get worse. So it's just really interesting to note that, and it's something I've been paying a lot of attention to. And see, this is weird. This one's lower, but it has the battles with the best of them, HP, best I've ever seen, whereas this one was really strong, which is not the same as best I've ever seen. This one's 3000, so it won't be an egg hatch, and that means it will get a pretty decent or something other than really strong or battles with the best of them. So I'm transferring some of my Onix, and I'm keeping the ones that are really good, and I'm getting down to the ones that are not egg hatches now. So I'll have to get rid of some of these guys. But yeah, that's what I was doing. I was going through doing my appraisals, making sure I don't have any perfect Pokemon that I accidentally might throw away. And you always get to that area where it's all your egg hatches that are stacked together, and they're all right next to each other. And then once I get to that area, I start to really take it serious and pay attention to those eggs, because those are my most likely to give me a perfect Pokemon. And especially with Onix, because Steelix is right around the corner, I think it's going to be 100 candies for Steelix. So that's why I'm actually getting rid of a lot of these Onix and doing my transfers. I was even considering doing a live stream and just hanging out, but it's still pretty early, so I'm not going to do that yet. But I did want to put together a video to show you guys this perfect Onix and go through a little bit of just what I'm doing with my Pokemon. I've got to get rid of some space. I'm running out of space. Last night it really hit me. I'm like super running out of space, and I need to get rid of some of these Pokemon that I've been hanging on to forever, just in case something happens. And right now there's double candy, so it's a good time to actually get rid of stuff. So I'm doubling up on the candies. You can see up there at the top, +2 candy for each one of these guys. And that's a really, really, really big deal. I may even trade in some of my Snorlax. You guys know I'm like a Snorlax hoarder, but you know, Snorlax is taking up a lot of room just like everybody else. So I'm trying to get rid of that space, free it up so I can actually catch more Pokemon and do more evolutions and grind my experience faster. That's actually the reason why I'm doing this. I want to be able to catch, let's say, 900 Pidgeys, you know, and then evolve 900 Pidgeys. That would get me really fast, you know. That'd get me like super fast, actually. That'd be 100,000 experience, but that would take a really long time. That's unrealistic. But still, I would like to be able to hold more Pokemon, be able to do more evolutions during my evolution grinding sprees. And then the way that I have to do that is to free up the space. So I'm hanging on to a lot of Pokemon. Gotta get rid of these dudes. Alright, you guys, that's going to be the end of my video. That's what I'm going to be doing with my morning. And I don't want to record the whole thing, but I did get a perfect Onix, so I'm really stoked about that. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to my awesome subscribers, and peace!